What up, folk? Boston Black, popsaltsauces.com. Today, what we're going to be doing for you is changing this ferment into a sauce that we're going to be calling Apples Jacked. The ingredients for this sauce is going to be red scotch bonnets, mini sweets, orange cayenne, sweet heat peppers, pretty and sweet peppers, garlic, ginger, Fuji apples, a medium lime, and cilantro. We will also be kicking up the sweet element by adding some dates that we've been fermenting in vodka and honey for the last 6 months. To finish the sauce off, we'll end it with some dried habaneros in the end. Let's get right into it. First thing we're going to do is open it up, appreciate it visually, and give it an aroma test. I'm going to do that right now. Very little cam yeast. I'm wasting the alcohol that I had in the top. Very little cam yeast at all. At all. In fact, whoa, aroma kicking. I mean, it's actually hitting me as from back here. So smells wonderful. Strong pepper scent. Slight sweetness to the aroma. Smells and looks good. So we're gonna get everything ready and get it started right now. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna separate our brine from the rest of our ingredients, and at the same time, we're also gonna pull out anything that we're gonna juice from the rest of the peppers. Let's take out this weight and my bag that I hold everything down with. I'm gonna separate my brine from the rest of the ingredients. Smell is crazy. It's wonderful, beautiful. I'll also separate a lot of this garlic. Take that out of the sauce. Oh my gosh. Look how good these peppers look. Okay, now I pour all my ginger out. Cilantro comes out. And it's separated from the peppers. Seasoning pack. It's pulled out and set aside for my dry rub. The rest of this goes in here. Okay, now we're ready to start juicing. And when we juice, we start with soft items first. Then we come back with some hard. Then more soft. Basically the apples. And hard. And we want to start dropping the cilantro in, which is really soft, but it's also very stringy and fibery. Then we finish everything else out with ginger, being the hardest of everything. It'll push everything else through the juicer. This is the benefit of juicing. Look at this. Completely dry. Just nothing. All your nutrients and everything is in the juice. Oop, I don't want to do that. We'll save these for aromatics and our dry rub. Look at here. Beautiful. So basically, we end up with all peppers in our sauce, and everything else is brought in as a juice. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to test the pH of our brine. Basically, the pH should be between 3 and 4, preferably the mid 3s. Anything below 4.4 is considered shelf stable by the FDA. Let's see what it got. Okay, our brine is registering 3.7. Our brine is 3.7. Everything that was in the brine is 3.7. But we'll check the sauce once it's finished. Okay, now what we're gonna do is bring out the big dog and blend down our peppers. Okay, now that I've got a rough chop on my sauce, I'm gonna bring in or add in 2 cups of brine. And we'll mix that in. Okay, now I want to go ahead and I want to add in my vinegar. We add vinegar not to stabilize our sauce, but to flavor our sauce. And since we have a fruit content in this hot sauce, we want to bring in some apple cider vinegar and red wine vinegar. And we'll go 6 ounces of that. Then I come in with 6 ounces of apple cider vinegar. Add that to my mix and blend. Now for the second part of our blending process. Basically, I got 2 liters. So what I'm gonna do is put 1 liter in. I'm gonna start with 1 liter and then start chopping it down or blending it down. Okay, we got 1 liter in and we'll start the blend. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we'll add a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum, just to keep it from separating in the bottle. Okay, while it's blending, we'll go ahead and we'll add a half a cup of brine to the blend just to prevent it from being too thick. Because I don't want this one that thick. Well, all our sauces are pretty thick, but I can see right now this one's thickening up more than I want it to. So just keep it smooth. Okay, now we're going for a taste test. Right before we start the pasteurization process. Smells beautiful. Stick. That's a beautiful thickness. Nice, even heat. Yeah. Hit you, and then dissipates, bring it right back down to that medium. Had me worried there for a second because it seemed like it was coming on kind of strong. Hit me, and then blend it right out. Nice tangy flavor. Coming from them lime and them Fuji apples. Just the right amount of sweetness. We ain't even put the dates in there. So we ain't put the dates in there. We're not gonna put the dates in there. If I'd have added them dates, it might have been too sweet now that I'm tasting it. Because I mean, it's perfect the way it is. It tastes like a nice hot sauce. Perfect. We're gonna start the heat is there. But nothing it's a nice medium heat. Okay, we're gonna start the pasteurization process. Gonna keep it that thickness, that consistency, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this pasteurization process. Bring it up to 165 degrees for 2 seconds, and then we'll bottle it. Okay. My machine is reading 165 degrees. We're gonna double check it with our thermometer. One 648, 165. Perfect. Now, we're gonna stop the pasteurizing process, and I'm gonna add my final touch, which is a half a cup of dried habaneros, just to balance out that taste profile. and to bring up that heat just a tad bit. Now we'll blend that down. Okay, now we should have it just about where we want it. We're gonna give it a final taste just to verify what I believe it is before we bottle it. Ooh, shit. I mean, darn. Oh yeah, look at that. Consistency is beautiful. Not thin, it's nice and thick, just like I like it. Look at that. See these habaneros. Pick this bitch up a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh my goodness. Excellent. I mean, excellent. Heat hit you. It's by far not my strongest, my hottest sauce. But the heat is definitely there. And the flavor profile is ridiculous. It's lovely. Beautiful. Anyway, so here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna transfer all of the sauce into something that's lighter. So now, we're gonna start the bottling process. A transfer, oh, yeah, it's hot. It lingers. But it's a beautiful, nice, mild heat, I promise you. Okay. So basically, I got 5.5 ounces, closer to 6, marked on my cup. I'm tearing up a little bit and all. So I transferred my sauce from the glass, which is heavy, into something that I can handle more easily. Then I simply pour to my 5.5 ounce line. Oh crap. Don't pour so good out of here, don't do it. And then I'll take my funnel spray it with vodka to re-sanitize. Then simply pour it in. And you want to fill it to the top because it's hot. Perfect. And then when it cools, it'll leave a little space in the bottle. So now, take my paper towel, bottle, move to a different part of the paper towel, around the bottle, different part of the paper towel, around the bottle, another clean spot on the paper towel, around the bottle. Put on my orifice. And then cap. As always, everything is pre-sanitized before we even get started, right down to the caps. Yeah, sauce got a nice little kick to it. There you have it, folks. Apples Jacked hot sauce. Thank you for joining me. Peace. Have a great day.